Okay, so I was working at a summer camp for 2 months, so I didn't really get to publicly share my opinion about this movie. But now that I'm back, I can finally make this video and upload it to YouTube, so that's fun. Anyways, moving on. Hey everybody, I'm Rai. Today we are going to be talking about the Miraculous movie. So I've been looking around at different reviews of this movie, and honestly, you either love it or you hate it. Like, I have not met anybody who thinks in between. However, in my personal opinion, I really enjoyed the movie. But, you know, of course, since this is Miraculous, there are gonna be flaws. The first thing I see people complaining about in the movie are the songs, whether it be the amount of songs or the fact that there's just songs in general. So at the summer camp I was working at, me and like 5 friends, we decided to watch the Miraculous movie together, and like in the first 4 minutes or 2 minutes, I don't know, right when Marinette walked out that bakery, the first thing my friend says is she better not sing. But I believe in me. I've also noticed people complaining that there are too many songs, like songs every 5 minutes, but this is a musical. Every musical is going to have a lot of songs, but I do get why people are complaining. If you watch the movie and you're not a fan of Miraculous, the TV show, like you're not in the fan base at all, then you probably had no way of knowing that the movie was gonna be a musical. Like, it was not marketed as a musical, barely anybody knew it was gonna be a musical, so I get why that first song like caught so many people off guard. Like, why is she singing? But honestly, as a Miraculous fan, I really enjoyed the songs, and as a huge Disney fan, this movie really gave me Disney vibes. Like, hold on, could we just talk about that animation real quick? I feel like this is something everybody likes about the movie. Like, the animation is honestly so beautiful. It was so well done. I remember when the trailer came out for the first time, and you know that scene where Cat Noir is on the gargoyle and they're going into the ocean? I was like, to all my friends, I was like, I want to drink that water. Like, it looks so drinkable. Like, I've always loved good animated water. Like, in Moana, the water, oh my god. In Luca, look at that water. Look at that water. But yeah, with the animation, for once, I do not have a complaint knowing Miraculous in the show. The animation is... It's something else. But anyways, enough of the animation. Let's go back to talking about the songs. People are complaining that the songs are a bit boring and that they all sound the same. When I was watching the movie for the first time, I personally was not bored by any of the songs. However, I feel like most of Marinette's songs were just her speaking about how she's not confident and how she like can't do anything. Like, first we have If I Believed in Me, and the title kind of says all you need to know. And You Are Ladybug, she's saying to Tiki, like, you made a mistake. I'm not the correct person for this job. Like, I'm not suited to be a hero. But she also says something like that in the show. So I kind of like that. And Encouraging Me, again, the title is self-explanatory. It starts off as another depressing song where she does not have any confidence, but then she gets her confidence and now she's Ladybug. So that's a fun song, and it's actually one of my favorites, by the way. And Reaching Out, which is another one of my favorite songs, is another depressing song. But like I said before, literally most of her songs are about her not being confident enough, or just straight up depressing. And I just want to talk about that one Hawkmoth song, Get It, Keep the Silverstein. Like, I knew that man can sing because of the Hawkmoth rap, but I didn't know he can sing. But anyways, the biggest complaint I have about the songs is the fact that they replaced The Wall Between Us with that one library scene. Jeremy Zag, what's the issue with making the movie a bit longer? Like, he could have honestly replaced one of the songs with The Wall Between Us and nobody would care, because that's the song that the whole fandom wanted. And something else I have to complain about is the fact that there are so many deleted scenes. Like, you can tell in the trailer that a lot of the scenes are not even in the movie. I personally feel like if Jeremy Zag made the movie 2 hours instead of 1 hour and 40 minutes, it would be better and it would have done better. Netflix just released a couple of the deleted scenes from the movie, and I feel like they are something that needed to be included. Like, one of the scenes that Netflix gave us was an Adrianette scene. We saw a bit of that scene in the movie, but we didn't see the full thing. I feel like with the lack of Adrianette that we got in the movie, that Adrianette scene should have been included. And as much as I hate Chloe, I feel like that Chloe scene should have been added too. I feel like we didn't see many interactions between Marinette and Chloe. We did see that bit in the beginning, which led to Marinette getting her miraculous, but we didn't really see anything after that. And that second deleted scene that Netflix gave us, I feel like that would have been such a good opening to the movie. And honestly, I can't think of any other reason why they deleted these scenes other than the fact that they didn't want to make it too long. And I know they're making 3 movies, which is crazy, and they're probably going to release in many, many years, but I hope in future movies that they add more Adrianette scenes, because we did not see much of them in the first movie. But anyways, moving on, since we're talking about Adrianette, let's talk about Adrian. First of all, how on God's green earth did this guy get his miraculous? Like, bro finds a random cat in his room, and then he finds the ring. Where'd the ring come from? Where'd the cat come from? Did the cat just like poop out the ring? Like, I get why Marinette got her miraculous, like the same reason she got it in the show. And honestly, it made more sense as to why Adrian got his in the show. How did he get his in the movie? I don't understand. Honestly, I feel like Marinette and Adrian are treated like Barbie and Ken. Like, she's everything, he's just Ken. But I honestly prefer Adrian's character in the movie than I do in the show. In the movie, he's a bit more introverted, and I feel like that makes more sense for his character since his mom disappeared and he's very upset about it. Like, he literally said to Ladybug, like, ever since my mom died, I promised myself I would not get close to anyone. And in one of his songs, he's like, it's been a while since I smiled. But yeah, I feel like Adrian was more of a relatable character in the film. Like, he literally just had his earbuds in for half of the movie. Oh, by the way, is Careless Whisper like the only song this kid listens to? Like, they literally played Careless Whisper twice for Adrian, and that was probably like the funniest bits of the movie. And I also really do prefer Marinette's character in the movie too. I love how she wasn't obsessing over Adrian. I love how she wasn't stumbling over her words 24/7. I just think that the characters in the movie are generally more likable than the characters in the show, but also the movie is just better than the show. Like, honestly, in the movie, there's no character I have an issue with. Like, I either like them all or I just like don't have an issue. Like, for example, in the show, I absolutely despise Chloe and Gabriel, but in the movie, I just don't care about them. Like, Chloe's annoying, obviously she always is, but unlike the show where she's literally a racist and has done a lot of shit, She's literally just exists in the movie. Like, and as for Gabriel, tell me why he's actually a decent father in the movie. Like, I never thought the day would come where I would actually see Gabriel actually caring about his son. And something else I really love, I love how the writers actually make Cat Noir funny, because in the show, I feel like he's just trying hard to be funny. Like, honestly, they did a really good job with Cat Noir's character, because he is my favorite character in that whole movie. Anyways, another thing people are kind of mad about are the voice changes in the songs. I mean, like, I'm really mad that Christina V did not sing. I feel like most of us are, but Lou has a beautiful voice. I just feel like it does not match up. No, because literally the change from dialogue to song, it is literally like this. Mom, how do you make your dreams come true? What I can be if I believe. But when I was watching the movie with my friends, and they're very nitpicky, by the way, they were picking on a lot of things in the movie. They did not comment about the voice change at all. So I was just like, okay, did they realize? Did they not realize? And I asked them about it, and they said they didn't realize until like the 3rd song. So, however, I feel like the change for Cat Noir is perfectly fine. Like, it kind of sounds a lot like his normal voice. But I still really don't understand why they did not get Christina to sing. Like, that woman can sing. But yeah, I feel like the voice changes are one of the most common complaints that people have about this movie. And honestly, I'm complaining about it too, because I don't understand why they couldn't just get Christina to sing. But anyways, the slim chance that Christina V might be watching this video, Christina, please make a cover of those songs. Anywho, moving on. I kind of want to talk about the pacing and how rushed the movie was. Again, like I said before, if they just made the movie 2 hours, it would have been fine. I don't understand why they had to cut out so many scenes that would have been so great for the plot. But like, come on, Miraculous is never getting past the bad pacing allegations. And they also had to fit everything they have from 5 seasons into a 1 hour and 40-minute film. But like, since the Miraculous movie is in a different universe, I feel like they could have done it better instead of rushing it all the way. However, I am actually really glad that they added the reveal though, because I feel like if they didn't, people who are not in the Miraculous fandom, I feel like would be disappointed. But like, since they got through the major plot points, like they did the reveal, they beat Gabriel, what are the next movies gonna be? What's gonna be the plot in like the second movie, the third movie? I was actually thinking before that maybe the second movie might be the aftermath of everything that happened in the first movie. And we also did get that little cliffhanger. We saw Emily with the peacock miraculous, so that had me thinking maybe we might see Mayura in the second movie. But anyways, something else I have to complain about, because when I was watching the movie, I was like, did Ladybug use her lucky charm? Did she not use it? And apparently she did not. And that I feel like they had to have added, because honestly, what's Ladybug without her lucky charm? It is so important to her character. It's literally her superpower. Like, how are they gonna add Cat Noir's Cataclysm but not lucky charm? And to be honest, I didn't really care about the fact that they didn't add Miraculous Ladybug, but she did fix everything in the end, which is good. But she did it like Elsa from Frozen, and I didn't really like how they only had Cat Noir do his Cataclysm one time. Like, there were so many opportunities for him to do it, and they really just waited until the finale to add it in. But anyways, now that we're talking about the finale, I just want to give my opinion on it. I actually really liked it. I remember before the movie came out, I was doing voice acting lessons with Ezra Weiss. And by the way, if you don't know who Ezra Weiss is, he's the voice director of Miraculous. And I remember he was saying to me that the finale would be insane and it's like a Marvel battle. And after watching it, I do agree. And I feel like there were a lot of changes, but honestly, changes were expected since it's a different universe and it's Jeremy Zag's perspective of Miraculous. Like, for example, when Hawkmoth got Ladybug's Miraculous, where did the earrings go? Like, they low-key just went inside the butterfly pin. And when the earrings went inside the pin, like, you can see, like, he's getting more powerful. And I feel like you can tell, like, he's gaining his ultimate power. Whereas in the show, whenever Monarch Hawkmoth got the Ladybug Miraculous, he just unified it, and it was just, like, an extra power. However, I kind of prefer the way they did it in the show more than the way they did it in the movie. But I feel like the concept in the movie is really cool and creative, and I do like it. But anyways, if I were to rate this movie, I would probably rate it a 6 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10. Like I said in the beginning of this video, it is a good movie. It just has flaws. And I also feel like if you're not a Miraculous fan, you're more likely to not like the movie than you would be if you are a Miraculous fan. But anywho, that is my take. That is what I think about the movie. Let me know what you thought about the movie in the comment section below. And if there's anything I forgot to add or include, also let me know, because my memory is so bad and I bet there's so many things I completely forgot to add. But yeah, I will see y'all later in my next video. Bye!